Hi everyone, I'm Davy Jade. Welcome to my channel, and I'm here to serve you always by receiving divine messages and guidance from our deities, angels, guides, and as they all gather in Maramit, these are real-time energy, devotion, and inspiration and guidance for us for full moons, new moons, retrogrades, and everything else in between. So if you could please hit the subscribe button and the like button, that really does help the channel. And every time you do watch, please hit like. That means if you watch this a few times, hit the like, because it tells the algorithms of YouTube to bump people into the channel, and it helps you to receive every single video that comes out, because sometimes I've had people say, hey, I'm not getting them, and I'm asking them if they're hitting the like button, and they said, well, I think I'm supposed to just get them. So having done that little bit of housekeeping, let's go back into what's the most important right now, which is the full moon energy. If you look below into the comments and that section there and the description, you will be able to find the time frame and where. I usually do everything according to Mountain Standard Time. Please do not ever get caught up in whether you're doing X, Y, and Z properly, because when we come online and the way that I do this, I'm holding the space in a way that you can get all the work done that you needed to get done. So this particular full moon is very extraordinary because we are preparing ourselves, as I said before, for a karmic test. Actually, we're in it. It's going to be testing everyone to what it is of how you walk your talk. In Native American traditions, which, as you know, I'm a Native American medicine woman, walking your talk means that exactly that. What are you putting out, and are you walking in that way? So this full moon is about what is your truth. Truth is crow medicine, because they can cross their eyes, and they're always asking you, what is the truth? Who told you that? Where did you get that truth? And we are doing what we can to undo those beliefs, undo those paradigms, just like we have in the past. And this year, we're going to be practicing that over and over and over. So that word practice, this is what we're doing in our whole lives. We're practicing how to be a better human person in this world of Mother Gaia. This particular full moon, what I'd like you to do is, actually, I brought them this time. If you can get these little purple candles, these are chime candles, okay? You might see them as chakra candles, but these are the ones you want. You can put an oil on them. I particularly have this. You know that I do use a certain kind of a brand, but you guys use what you want. I want you to use something that is in regard to pushing things away and giving you strength. So if you have something such as what this particular brand is, Valor, that would be good. Or you can use a grounding one. Grounding is also bergamot, so you could use that. Please don't feel like you have to run to the store. Ultimately, for years, what I did was I just got a little bottle of olive oil, and that was what I used. I didn't just run into my cabinet to get it. I made sure I had that particular bottle specifically for what I do, and then I got a few other little things that I could use. You also, when you load a candle, because that's what it's called, you can use olive oil on it, and then you can load it with the herbs and spices that you have available that go with the candle and the energies of what you want to remove. In this particular case, why I want to use purple is for the connection of the darker energies, not meaning dark energies, Okay, I mean, just that nighttime energies, silent energies, and intuitive energies. It's more about going within so that we can get into the energy of ourselves and be able to bring that forward and out our mouths so that we are actually walking our talk. So get that, put the olive oil on. And what you want to do again is you want to take the oil, pour it in your hands, rub it around, take the candle, hold it, and then just stroke the candle down, stroke the candle down, stroke the candle down 3 times with your clear intention of what you are doing. Now that brings me to a little bit of clarity. I have a lot of students I'm teaching at this point, and inevitably it goes out the window every 2 weeks. So really know why you are doing what you're doing, even if it's the simplest thing. Keep what you're focusing on very, very short and sweet. Clarity. I want clarity of what I want in my life. Don't worry about making a big goal. Oh, I want clarity so I can get my $100,000, so that I can get focused on my business, so I can. This is about the waning of the moon. And also, again, I'm going to bring that word around today, karma. There's many kinds of karma, okay? And the karma that we're talking about is the stuff that's so deep inside of us, we've not been able to remove that. However, when we're asking our deities to assist us, and our ancestors, they're inevitably going to do that because they want to help us so that we don't continue to do the same things over and over and over, which we inevitably do, just like a lot of animals do. They do the same thing over and over and over and over. Okay, so once you load that candle, you can put it in spices this time if you want. I would use thyme or rosemary. Those will help you with communication and money, and you're removing issues from your life that you no longer desire. The majority of us, because of 2020, really feel like we've had to face real huge financial issues. So we're not taking money away from us. We're having clarity, is my word again, on removing the beliefs, the paradigms and issues and the past of the 2020 of all the things that we thought the whole time. Many, many people have lost just about everything. And to say that we've just started out and we're moving forward and out of it is, to say the least, that's probably not completely true. Bringing back around again the truth of what you're doing. Michael Archangel will help us with the truth. So when you set that candle, you get that on there, you get those herbs. Now, do you have to have those herbs? The answer is no. I'm giving different things that you can do. You don't necessarily have to do that. You can keep it, the candle, the oil, and put it on a plate. It's all about intention for the most part. All of these things that I'm suggesting assist what you're doing. Why? Because it's like going in the kitchen and making a meal. If you just want to slap it on the plate and eat, then great, you're still going to get nourished, aren't you? But if you take your time and you think about what you're going to put in that, and then you present it to yourself really well on a plate, and you take your time eating it, you make it a lot more out of that, and the food will go in and it will assimilate in your body because you did take the time to nourish yourself in a different way. It's the same with anything we do, and in particular with this karma item, which I'll get to in a moment. That will be important. So hopefully we're at 9 minutes 48 seconds. You guys are still listening to this because I haven't gotten exactly what we're doing. So we're going to put this on a plate. We're going to light the candle, and you're going to sit and really focus on how do I present myself in the world? How am I fooling myself? How am I going to remove obstacles? Now that word's a funny one because it's going is about something in the future. So how will I? What is the difference? Because when you say how will is making something happen. You're willing it to you. There are those that think that, and notice again my word, think that magic will push them along quicker. The thing about doing candle work or prayer work and magic, all of that, it's intention, it's surrender, and it's trust. So you might want to write those down. This too, when you listen to these teachings, I would suggest to you to listen to them several times, because what happens is everyone is like rolling through them really quick, and then they're asking me on the side what to do. Or you're writing a zillion notes and then you're not paying attention to them. Or you think you're getting it wrong. Or, okay? So that again is karma. Why is it karma, DB? Why is it karma? Because you're not trusting what is coming out with yourself. This is a simple process. So when you put that candle on the plate and you put your oil on, and if I told you if you have bergamot or some of these others, then you can do that. You just focus with it. You focus on, how do I release my karma? I trust that I'll release my karma. I let go of my karma in regard to the way that I present myself into the world. It's broad. It seems like a broad stroke how I say it. It is. But if you're painting a room, you're using a broad stroke. Okay, then you're getting up around the corners and you're doing the details of it. But all in all, even at that broad stroke, the whole room feels different. So use that metaphor for yourself. People want me to get super detailed on this. Well, this particular thing is, how am I offering myself in the world? How am I serving? So service truly is about, how do I serve other people? It's not how do I serve me so I can serve other people. Okay, so take a look at that. They want you to take a step at a time, a step at a step at a step. This is real time, so this is the guidance I'm getting for you. Who and what deities are you looking to? Are you giving them 2 minutes of your day? No, they didn't ask for a whole day. But are you giving yourself that time? Because when we do meditation, we are giving ourselves that time. That is how you will build trust in yourself. And this is a practice. This is not perfection. I shared this the other day. It's medical practice, not medical perfection. It is a practice. Just because a person has a title when you're going to the hospital, where it does not mean that they are still not guessing at what may occur, because we're all individuals. So the more that we go within, the more that we walk our talk, the more that we do things like this where we're lighting candles and we're getting very quiet, the more that you will receive your guidance of what to do. And when you do, you might get it when you're driving down the road, or I don't know about a Zoom class, but something like this. Ultimately, you will have a lot more joy in your life. We do have different areas of our lives that we focus on. So what should I focus on? Should I focus on anything? And what I said to you is breaking this karma of the old way that you do things, to allow yourself to put something in there. When there's that vacuum of when you empty something out, you inevitably want to fill it back in. Have some things that you want to fill in there. So if I'm removing things, what do I want to put back in there? I mentioned some words. Trust, trusting yourself more, okay? And clarity. That's a great word, because how clear are we? One time I was told, as and I got this actually in different kinds of teachings, as clear as you are about what you desire is as quick as it will manifest. If you're not really clear then, and you think you're clear, it's not showing up and it's not showing up. You have things around that particular thing that you're desiring that you're just simply not that clear on. Or you feel like you have to keep going through the lesson to get it. And you don't. You really don't. Some things that are so close, they're such good decisions. I could do this or I could do that. It's like choosing two pieces of pie that you really like. It's like, well, maybe I'll have both. But I don't really want to because it could make me gain weight. Well, you have different options, don't you? You can make two tiny slivers, or you can eat one now, or you could eat one later. But when they're that close, you're inevitably going to get and receive what you desire. One is not that much better than the other. They're pretty similar. So candle, purple, okay? Olive oil or oils that you have. No, not lavender this time. That's a calming energy. We want something that's removing things. So what I told you before, rosemary I got, and thyme. There's a whole bunch of money issues. We're doing it. When you're doing the herbs, by the way, I'm going to do a PS. Roll it away from you this time because we are pushing things away from you. We're letting go of things to prepare us for what's coming in the retrograde, which you may be feeling the effects of already. Thank you for coming. And please do make comments. That also helps. And I will do what I can to always support you. Take care. And I do actually have a meditation. It's already done. I just got to push the play. Thank you so much and happy full moon.